Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mayor's Corner. I'm so glad to have these wonderful guests that we will introduce. I want them to kind of introduce themselves, and I want to welcome them to our council. They're our newer council members, and I hope to have the other council members also soon. So today we have Council Member Mauricio Garza and Council Member Mr. Pete Beltran. And I'll move over to who would like to start. Mr. Beltran, to introduce yourself and kind of.
I'll go first because it's going to
Okay.
be very difficult to follow up. Mauricio's a great. As y'all know, I'm the new city council member, place 2. I used to be, or no, place 1.
Place 1.
I used to be place 2. So it's,
Yeah.
that's where we're at. So I've been in office before, 2 years, and then ran again, and kind of unsuccessful, but you know, we continue to try. And we're here to help. We're here to fight for our community. We're here to fight for our taxpayers, and we're here to represent our taxpayers and to meet their needs, and to make sure that we're diligent with that. And I was telling somebody, I said, well, we just got 18,000 new bosses, you know, you know, and that's what it takes to be a council member. So we are representatives of you, and we're here for you, and let us know how we can help you, because you're our boss. So let us know.
Thank you. Mr. Garza.
That perfectly said, Mr. Beltran, and I totally agree with you. Thank everybody for all of your support throughout the years. I'm deeply humbled and indebted to you all. I promise, the only promise I can actually make is that I will do my absolute best to make everybody proud. Mr. Beltran mentioned that we have 18,000 new bosses. 18,000 new bosses. There's 7,000 houses, 121 miles worth of road in the city that we're responsible of to make sure that we are the stewards of the city's money, and we take care of it, and we provide the best quality of life that we can for the lowest dollar possible. That's the most promises that I can make, and I promise that, of course, that I'll do my absolute best, learn as much as I can, ask the questions that I need to, and if anybody ever has any concerns, questions, or anything that they want to talk about, I've got an open door and open phone, so please,
Right.
anybody get in contact with me
Yeah,
with
we'll-
anything you need. And
We'll definitely share our numbers.
I was gonna
ask.
I don't know it
Not
offhand,
yet,
but
okay. I'm telling you, I'm so excited for this new term, and I'm excited on some of the projects that are happening within our community.
Right.
Some of the concerns that the citizens are bringing forth, and we're gonna all work together to try to resolve some of these issues and work through them. I know we're gonna be having some of our budget workshops coming up soon,
Right.
and that's gonna be a huge task for all of us. And I'm sure we're gonna work through it and get through that. And then we have the tax rate,
right.
and then we'll have many other things coming up. But I'm looking forward to all of us working together and accomplishing the goals of our community and our city.
Right.
Are there any goals or anything that you'd like to share with the community or ask them?
I think some of the goals that have been maybe the goals of many cities, or the city forever, is to be more transparent. And as a taxpayer, council member, that's one of the things that we want to make sure that we're as transparent as possible with everything. We want to let you guys know that we're not hiding anything. That's not the idea. The idea is to show you exactly what we're working with, because it's your money at the end of the day that we're working with. And I think you have a right to see whatever it is that you want to see. And that's one of the issues. I think that the city's always struggled with transparency, and that's always been my complaint, you know, so that's one thing I want to really work on. The other thing is to bring the proper information to the table to be able to help people understand. I think that a lot of the things that we get lost in translation, or maybe you get a piece of it and not the other, and when you sit and explain, you're like, oh, why didn't they say that? You know, and that I run into that a lot. So part of that is just to get ahead of that and help people understand why things are happening and why they haven't happened. And that was kind of my complaint. A lot of the times when I was in council, I was like, why aren't they doing this? They got to do that. And once you get in, you realize you don't run the city like your business. You run it, it's a municipal. There's a lot of hurdles and a lot of things that go into play. So those are the things that we want to, really work with the public and helping them understand and viewing their ideas as well. Sometimes we need help. Sometimes, we reach out to our staff or whatever, but for the most part, we just ask that if you're not sure of something, to please contact either council member and we would be glad to help you. We all want what's good. Every one of us, we all want, because what's good for you and us, and it's good for everybody. And we just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
And I think that's important, communication.
Absolutely.
Because like you said, sometimes it gets lost in the translation and I may perceive something a certain way
Right.
and really that wasn't what was meant. So communication is key, and
Well, I think-
that is something that, we
I think
all need.
comprehension is
Comprehension,
key.
communicate.
Understanding it,
Yeah.
because we can talk about it all day long, but if nobody understands it,
Correct.
you got to comprehend it. So, that's one of the issues. I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
Oh,
but
you're
yeah.
fine. I
But-
think that's huge in teaching, communicating, because there's so many questions sometimes in reference to certain items, whatever it is, and until you sit with that person one-on-one, or whoever it is, with their concern, and then they can have a better understanding.
Right.
And God willing, through council, when we have our open meeting, we have our open discussion and make those decisions, that hopefully they'll understand it all as well. And Fred, do you have any goals or?
Well, no, to piggyback on what you all are saying, if we can work on the transparency and helping people understand exactly the day-to-day process of work here, then hopefully more people would be more interested in their local government, be more involved. You have your wish list and you have reality. There's so many things that we would love to do, from putting brand new sidewalks and drainage and everything else. But when we look at our budget, that's what dictates what we can and cannot do, unfortunately. So yes, we may have our wishes, but in reality, we have to work in a longer budgets, just like every household. And but if I did have any personal wishes, I guess one would be probably to switch our elections to November, where it's more of a federal election, so we can get more people to get involved, hopefully. We're a town of 18,000 people, we mentioned, but yet there was only 1,056 votes
Right.
in the last election.
Right.
So to get more people to come out to vote, probably, like I said, switch it to November. I'd really like to do staggered terms also.
Right.
I've 20 years that I've been involved with local politics, I've seen where an entire council is replaced.
Right.
And being a new person here, and yourself being a new person at one time, your first term is basically learning. You've got to get with TML and you've got to get your certificates. You got to know the in and outs, how things work. And like you said, running a municipality is totally different than running a business.
Right.
So while you, as a business owner, you hate all this red tape, well, when you get into the government side, it's almost like they're the inventors of red tape. No pun intended. Probably maybe even longer terms. Dare I be the one to actually say that?
Yeah, we can put all that out there. Obviously, the community will decide
Exactly.
whatever they want, and yeah, for sure, man. I hear you. We hear a lot of that in the community about longer terms or staggered terms or whatever. And
So there's continuity.
Yes.
yeah, like
so-
Mauricio said, the first 2 years we're in office, it's kind of a learning process. So there's really no, you really don't ever get into the meat of what needs to be done, because it's 2 years.
And it's very difficult as council members. We have to be very careful on how we proceed and how we,
Oh, yes.
because we don't conduct business.
Right.
You know, we go to events but we can't discuss because it has to be in an open forum.
Absolutely.
Open
Yeah,
meetings.
absolutely.
We have to abide by that Open
Absolutely.
Meetings Act. But
Absolutely.
we welcome our citizens to approach us and bring your concerns, your ideas. I know there's going to be a few projects that I'm going to ask, hopefully in the future, that all of us can look at and support and move forward. And I'm sure y'all will have your own
Absolutely.
to meet with other members and bring that forward. And I'm just excited for the new year. I'm looking forward to a lot of our projects within our community and our city. There are many needs. We understand those. And like you said, transparency and communication, engagement of the public is important.
And understanding what we're doing, and understanding our community, we have to also ask, well, why are they asking that? And not get upset because they're saying it, but understand why they're asking. And it could be just lack of information, lack of whatever. So we have to be proactive on that and kind of read the pulse of the community, because, we can either react to it or we can help fix it.
Well, I think our
And that's-
job is to, like you said, listen to the people.
Right,
And educate.
right.
Communication. So again, I'm so excited for these next 2 years.
Right.
I want to welcome y'all to council. I'm looking forward to, I think that we're gonna do some great things. Of course, we're gonna have our limitations because with budget constraints, but I'm gonna tell you, for the first time, when I got here 2 years ago to now, we're seeing our sales tax revenue.
Sure.
I am so excited. Thank you to our businesses out there. Thank you to our small business, our big box businesses. Everyone has pulled together, and the community has been receptive to those new businesses, and it's helped us. It really has. And we invite everyone from the community and the surrounding areas to come shop Alice. We have a wonderful downtown that is blossoming.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
We had Commissioner Ventura Garcia,
It's
Mr. Garcia, that allocated $200,000 out of his budget to go towards downtown revitalization or beautification. So I'm excited to see those projects moving forward. I think they were gonna work on planters and benches, and if y'all haven't gone downtown, have y'all seen the lighting and?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh,
You
yes.
know.
We're big fans of downtown.
Yeah.
We've always wanted to see.
There's a ice cream shop that recently opened up. We have Tilo Vinos.
Right.
If y'all haven't gone there, I recommend the chicharrones. So,
The ribeye steaks,
Oh.
ribeye steak salad,
okay.
and the ahi tuna, and
It's
the
really
ice cream.
good.
The ice cream place it's kind of like a Burger King. Have it your way. So whatever you want to do, pile it on.
And I believe yesterday, the day before yesterday, they even had a art class for children in there.
Oh, that is
And it
awesome.
was standing room only. So
Uh-huh.
it's great that they're bringing in different functions like that also. And definitely, if you're going to spend money, say, whatever the case may be, do it here in Alice first, because you
Yeah.
keep your tax money local here, and that tax money goes a long way. That's what will help fix our infrastructure, our roads, our sewage lines, water lines, all of that. So if you don't need to go to Corpus or anywhere else to buy clothing, say for school or whatnot,
Yes.
I mean, we've got Shabby Chic downtown and a
Right.
couple
We've
Right.
got
couple
Kids
of
Closet.
Kids Closet. There's actually many
We have
places.
We have very
Saved
nice
by
boutiques down there.
Grace. We
Yeah.
have, Living by Faith. There's just so many different boutiques out there, and
Yeah, give us a shot first.
Please.
Give downtown a shot
And
first.
if you find yourself having to go out of town, have it be Corpus for a Hooks game or San Antonio to a concert or something like that, fill up here in town first.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's always been the standard. Fill up first. Yeah. Buy your snacks first, and then.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It all helps. All the pennies help.
It really does.
Absolutely.
well, I'm looking forward to great things happening within the next 2 years, and welcome aboard.
Oh,
Welcome.
thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a
We're-
pleasure to have y'all on council, and and the people have spoken, and you're their choice, and
That's very humbling, and it's and with great responsibility.
Absolutely.
And we have an oath to follow, and we have a responsibility to follow to do the best we can with what we got. And great communities aren't just, they don't become great on their own.
no.
It takes great people to make great communities, and we have all those ingredients here to do that. And I believe in Alice. 100%. I've been here all my life. I've never left. And people ask me, "Hey, why are you staying in Alice?" I said, "Because I love Alice. Alice is I have a lot of friends here, a lot of family, and we want to do right by Alice, and Alice deserves for us to fight for her, and we really, that's the motivation, friends, family, and Alice, and fight for our community. It's so easy to get up and go somewhere else where there's better opportunities, but those opportunities we need to do them here. And we've lost so many good people to other communities, but we encourage and we fight.
Well, I'll tell you, we have so much here in Alice to offer. We have, and I always call them the gems of Alice, and we're working on those. We have a municipal golf course that is an 18-hole golf course. And
Right.
we have a wonderful director there that is working on the greens, the grass, and improving those services there. We opened up a kitchen in there.
The pro shop.
We have the pro shop there. So we have a lot to offer in that area. And then we have the park. It's within the Anderson Park. That's, it's got a walking trail. It's got a lot of things there, a pavilion. So we've got Lake Finley, we have our airport. Those of you that don't know our airport, it's wonderful, and they're improving that. They're working on hangars to bring in other airplanes that would like to lease that area. So we have space available. We'll be working on more hangars to house some of these, to expand upon it.
To accommodate.
And then we have the natatorium and water park. I mean, how many small communities can say we've got a water park and a natatorium? So the children are, I was so excited to see the children from, I believe it was William Adams,
Yes.
if I'm not
Right.
mistaken, enjoying it. They had an end of year party there, and you could see the smiles and them splashing in the water and enjoying it. So I'm glad it's being utilized. Thank you to the school districts for having your swim meets and utilizing that natatorium. It's a great competition pool. We encourage any other surrounding community that would like to have those type of tournaments there or swim meets. We welcome you. We have the facility there. So we have so many gems within our community that people aren't aware of. So come look at us. You know what? You want to get away from the hustle and bustle? Alice is your place. Come enjoy the park. Come enjoy the water park or the natatorium. Come enjoy the golf course. So we have a lot to offer.
Absolutely, we
So
do.
I'm excited.
I am too. And one thing I'm hoping to let out to everybody know is that at least I do also, and I know that we do, we're going to be very business friendly. That way we can bring in new
Yes,
types of work.
absolutely.
Alice has always been an oil field company, and I remember in the 80s when we had our first real dip, and it hurt Alice badly. We should have probably diversified back then, but now we have ample opportunities to diversify. There's so many options right now that it's up to us to decide which route we want to take and
Sure.
what the future of Alice will be. And it's exciting to see what the
It
options
is.
bring.
We've got lots of land available. We got buildings that are available for a new business to come in. You need a business that you need big trailers to turn around in, house them. There's land here, there's buildings here, lots and lots of opportunities, and we are business friendly. We have streamlined so many of our processes to make it geared more towards being easier to get through
Absolutely.
and communication. So, but if you ever have an issue or problem, we're here. Call us, talk to us. We want new businesses and we welcome you. So, and thank you again to all our community, our citizens, because are the foundation of this whole, this city. Without you, we can't do anything without y'all. So thank y'all
Right.
so much for sticking through the good times, the bad times. Thank you so much, because I'm going to tell you that the citizens and community, they're resilient. I have never seen so much passion
This community is very
They're-
resilient. We can,
and familia. They're, you know, whether you're a stranger or you're related, they treat you and they bring you in.
sure.
And I'll tell you, they brought me in and they welcomed me, and I'm so humbled by that, because I have no family here, no family. But within the 28 years or plus that I've been here, I've had so many friends, so many people I can say, es mi familia.
New family, absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
thank you again, and welcome again to council.
Thank
I'm
you.
looking
Yeah,
forward to
we're excited.
great things, and thank y'all again.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it definitely, you know, we're excited as well. And we're here to work with each other, and, you know, sometimes, you know, there might be good debates, but I think
Hey, that's
it's information,
good.
and it's very important that we do that. And we're here to hold each other accountable and make sure that we're doing the best that we can for our community,
For the, yeah.
for the taxpayers. And we're here to do business first, and that's it. We're here to work, and that's the only message that I can send out. We're here to work, and
We're here to work for you.
for you
so
guys, yeah.
Call us. My number is 361-396-3371. Thank you again. Many blessings on our future endeavors and our
Absolutely.
future business for our community, our city.
Absolutely.
And thank you for listening in, and see you next month. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.